Hi, I'm John Lippiatt from Pressbarrow Farm. We started using Virus Shield products in this shed here with the calves because we were getting a lot of problems with scours and coughs and whatnot. So we basically, what we did, we took every animal out, we pressure washed it right down to the floor and the walls, and the gates and the hurdles, and the water troughs. And then we treated with the product after doing some samples on it, and found that the levels of bacteria when we cleaned out were very, very high, quite alarmingly. So we pressure washed and then did samples again, and they were down a lot lower. Then we treated with the product, and we absolutely gobsmacked by the results of after the product going on. We then put the gates back in and more straw, and then put the animals back in, and we found that by spraying the product, what we could do, we could actually spray it over the animals, just not in the face, but you could spray it over the animals, over the pens while they were in there, and it was perfectly safe. The transformation into the animals and the health and the bright eyes and the condition of them is absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, you wouldn't find me using any other product. One of the main things that we found is it just keeps the ammonia levels right down to almost zilch, because we found that if there's no ammonia and the calves aren't breathing it, then what we found is that they don't get contaminated into other pens. So ammonia is a very, very key thing. If you haven't got the ammonia, then you haven't got the spread of any diseases. We started using the product a few years ago because we had a lot of problems with cell count and mastitis, which was quite a bad problem, and I tried everything on the market to try and get rid of it, but unfortunately we couldn't find anything until Craig came along with the Virus Shield product. So he said, why don't you try it? And I thought, well, I will try it, but I didn't want it to work because I didn't want him to prove me wrong or right. So anyway, we tried the product, and after a week, we started to see some changes. But it's not a quick fix thing. I must ensure that is noted. It's one of those things that you have to give it 3 to 4 weeks to see the full impact of any change. After a month, we started seeing cell counts coming down quite dramatically. Mastitis levels dropped amazingly by about 80%. So that was just a real improvement, and I haven't used any other product since. So I fully recommend using Virus Shield. The antibiotic usage in the calves now, we don't use any in the calves anymore. The only time we use antibiotics for them is for dehorning, for pain relief. In the cows, we have dropped by about 78% from where we were, so tremendous.